Hey guys, welcome to today's episode of Life in Lyon. Today we're doing accommodation. So we're going to start with my place, which is a private apartment here in Lyon. I'm gonna get my key and we're gonna take you upstairs and show you what it looks like. Allez-y, come on. So it's good we have some security around here. Okay. Normally we would take the elevator, but you guys have to see the stairs. So we're gonna take the stairs and take the long way up. Let's go. Okay. See, we don't take the stairs enough. We're puffed and we're choking guys. So welcome to the rooftop. We are on the top floor here of my apartment building in Lyon. Now I want to show you guys what the accommodation looks like from the inside. Let's see it might be. Okay guys, so welcome to mon appartement. Bienvenue. This is what my place looks like. We have the kitchen where all the magic happens, all the food. Luckily my flatmate was actually here when I moved in, so I didn't have to go and buy anything for the kitchen, which was great. And my flatmate's at cooking school, so she's a foodie like me and has all the goods, utensils, all that kind of jazz. Let's take a look in the fridge. So, one thing that you'll be buying when you're in France that I have all the time in the fridge is cheese. This cheese costs like 20 bucks in New Zealand, and here it is so cheap because this is staple for France. Cheese is the best. But anyway, not much to look at really. I shall show you the bathroom. This is where the second magic happens. The shower. And where a lot of my thinking takes place, the toilet. Natalia is a spectacular videographer, by the way. This is just absolutely magnifique. Now, best part about this place, the view. Bonjour Lyon! Salut à tous. So we just sit here and we drink coffee and have cigarettes, you know, just like the old usual French fanfare. And it's busy today because they're getting ready for the Festival of Lights. They're setting up a churro stall downstairs below my house, so that is going to be lethal. Now, the last part of the tour, upstairs. Let's go to my room, up the steps we go. So just up here, there's like a little mezzanine area. And it's glass, check it out. It's like the Sky Tower in Auckland, New Zealand. And you can look down on the kitchen. Woo! And then this is my study desk. It's small, but it does the job. We have a nice rooftop view of Lyon. The opening for the series is always the shot from those roofs, just to show you where we are. And my bedroom. So this is me. I've got my little single bed. I hope you've enjoyed the room tour, the apartment tour of a private residence here in Lyon. Catch you guys at the next place. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the little tour of my appartement. I just thought that I would do this video so that I could give you a bit of a feel for what accommodation is out here in Lyon. Firstly, I am in a private accommodation that I arranged myself. I was on a Facebook page, which I will put the link in down below, called La Carte des Colocs, which means like the flatmates card page thing. Don't know. So what I did was I made a post on that page introducing myself, and also in French, and I did it to try and encourage some local French people to interview me as a potential flatmate, because I wanted to live with a French person. And fortunately, at the time that I made the post, my flatmate Lucille, who is a local here in France, saw the post and she had a room available and she messaged me. We went back and forward over Facebook Messenger for a few months trying to sort of organize things, and then we had a couple of video calls to get to know each other, and then she made the decision that she'd be happy to have me to live with her for the semester. My case is pretty rare and pretty unique. Not everybody finds accommodation in this way, but I will put this link below for La Carte des Colocs to the Facebook page, and also look at the website for La Carte des Colocs, because it's a really nice platform for finding rentals in the Lyon area and also all around France. One of the positives about being in a private residence is that I am in a social setting with another flatmate, which I really like, because some of my friends are staying in studios, which are great, but they're on their own, so they don't have as many social interactions at their own place. Also, being in a private residence or a private apartment was great because I had a few more facilities available than others say might have. I mean, I know this apartment here is quite large for Lyon, but I have the kitchen and all the extra facilities that were available because my flat was already established and my flatmate was already here with the things, so I didn't need to invest in so much extra utilities and those kinds of things. So one downside of being in private accommodation, that's a tough one actually. Well, in a private accommodation where you live with other people, is that you're living with other people, and you know, you can either get a great flatmate or a bad flatmate. Fortunately for me, I landed on my feet with Lucille and we get along really well, and it's an arrangement that works really well for both of us because we do our own thing, and then we also come together and we share meals occasionally and go out. But some people do have other flatmates where they live privately who, you know, might not be clean or might be disturbing or not have respect for their personal space. It just depends, and honestly that's something that I can't really promise that you're going to have or not have. It just depends on what you get. So in a nutshell, that's private accommodation here for me in Lyon. Stick around for the rest of this video and flick me any messages that you may have, any questions, queries about accommodation here in Lyon.
Hi everyone, I'm Lauren and this is my apartment in Lyon. That's a heavy door. This is my apartment in Lyon. I live in the first arrondissement, which is in the center of the city. I'm really close to Untitled, so for those of you that are studying here, you will fully understand what Untitled is, what Cordelier is, what Belcourt is, and I love the area that I live in. It's really central and close to everything, so if I want to go out to like a restaurant or a bar, it's pretty much just at the bottom of my apartment. I live above this really amazing jazz club, and it's very like historical, all these different really amazing artists, Duke Ellington and stuff, that have played there. So I rent through Chez Nestor, which is an online website for a lot of people that come from outside of France, because as Harriet said, it's quite difficult to get an apartment in France. Oftentimes you need a French garant, which I actually did have, but this just worked out better for me. So with all that said, let's do a tour! Okay, so right here, actually behind you, is the first bedroom, and my roommate Will is here, but he's not here right now, so we're just gonna leave that be. This is the toilet, which if you want to see it, you can, but it's nothing special. Go through here. This is just our grand living room area. And I think that one of the top reasons why I chose this place to live is because I really wanted to have like a communal area where everybody could come and talk and have a glass of wine or watch a movie, or yeah, just gatherings and things. Having a communal space is really important to me. So
Lauren has some of the best parties in this flat.
Stop! Yeah, so continuing on, that's another one of the bedrooms. Continuing on, a little kitchen area. a lot. All of the appliances are really nice and new. Part of the best things about Chez Nestor is that everything's included with it. So you have all of your dishes, all of your cutlery, anything that you need to like frying pans and pots and things like that. It's all included here, so you don't need to buy anything additional. And here we see the fridge.
Oh, what's inside?
Harriet told me to talk about one of my staple pieces in the fridge, and I would have to say it's honestly my box of sangria, which I realize is not French, but it's only €5.50, and it's very near and dear to my heart and my liver too.
The good old Carrefour sangria.
I have 5 roommates here, so I'll be putting in all the different rooms. We have 2 restrooms that have showers. So first one is just here. And the second one is over here. It's a little bigger, and it's really nice because it has a bathtub as well. And here's my room. Okay, so like I said, everything comes with it, all of like the sheets and the bed and the desk and everything like that. Yeah, it's been a really great place to study, and everything is very comfortable. I have a like nice view of the rest of the building over there, which you can see. And then I also have this really gigantic closet space over here. I don't think any of my other roommates have anything like this, but it's really nice. It has shelving and so it's a little narrow and kind of like hallway-ish, but I'm able to put all my stuff here, and yeah, it's good. It's all good in the neighborhood. So it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was hard for me to find accommodation here. So I'm from the States, and in comparison to the city that I lived in the States, which is Seattle, accommodation in Lyon is not actually that expensive, but it's really high demand. So a lot of people want to live here. So my biggest piece of advice, because it took me like a month or 2 to find a place, is to start early. So go on Facebook, go on Le Bon Coin, go connect with your university. They probably will be the ones to help you a lot. Connect with other people that have already studied in Lyon, because they will most likely have a landlord that you can talk to, or somebody that's already living in Lyon, they can help. Starting early is really important. Another piece of advice that I would have is try to connect with people in Lyon before you come here. So I was part of a like Erasmus Lyon group on Facebook. Request to be included in that group. Any sort of WhatsApp chats are also really helpful. I was lucky enough to work for a company that had a Lyon office, and so before I came here, I was able to connect with the Lyon office and then kind of like made friends from there. I think those would be my 2 biggest pieces of advice, is like start early, go online, get connected. So with Chez Nestor, I would say one of the big advantages is that you don't need a French garant, as I had mentioned before. The French system is a little bit strange, and you need somebody in France to be able to basically say that they can cover your rent in the case that you can't. But they need to be French, and a lot of us as we're students don't have family here or friends here that can just like sign off on that essentially. And so something that's good about Chez Nestor is you don't need one, and that makes things a lot simpler. The process of booking is super easy. It's all done online. They have a bunch of listings which change literally every single day, as they have probably hundreds of apartments around the city. You just put in like your name and all of this information about yourself, and you basically have the apartment on the day that it's available. Yeah, it's super simple to get an apartment here. They do like a 3D video thing where you can like tour the house without even going there, because you can't technically come here before you like book it. Like it has to all be done online. Okay, so I would say I'm gonna start with disadvantages, because then we can end on a positive note.
Yeah.
So I would say the biggest disadvantage is the price. I am paying above the average, or above what's normal to be paid for like what I get essentially. However, everything is included, like I had mentioned, and so you save a lot of money with not having to go to like IKEA and get furniture, or pots, pans, things like that. Another disadvantage that I kind of forgot is that since they rotate so quickly, you have to be on the ball. So if something shows up and you want it, like book it then, because it's such a high demand city. And advantages, I would say, rank a lot higher. The process is very simple, everything's included. Another advantage that I personally had was I have the most amazing roommates ever. We all cook dinner together and we all get along so well. I definitely think, not to be like too fluffy about it, but they're like my friends that I'll have for the rest of my life. And that was really, really great. And yeah, just like the simplicity of it and the location, and I would say, yeah, I love where I live, it's great. So, I hope you enjoyed this tour of my little apartment on the Presqu'île, and I hope that you all enjoy your time in Lyon. It's an amazing city, take advantage, look around, explore, go to the market. It's another thing I love about my apartment is that it's right by the market on the water, so the best time. It's a life-changing experience, so. Mwah! Bisous!
Hi, I'm Nat. Welcome to Garibaldi Studea, Berthelot. Come on in. So this is the bathroom. So there's a shower with 500 hair products that I bought that I can't use probably. And then everything else. It's quite good. It's got everything really. This is where I sleep. There's a bed. There's actually like a spare bed underneath as well. Which is quite good. It's quite handy. You can take it out and make it look a double if anyone's staying over. Then you've got desks. I'm packing, so it's quite messy, but one suitcase down, one to go. And all of these also move. So like, you can move them when you need more space, like if people come and you want to eat or you want your bed to come out. This also has wheels. Makes it easier, everything is moving around. You've got like I've emptied it pretty much, but yeah, you can buy like the wardrobe that hangs, so you can just put your clothes in there like I did before. This is the kitchen, and the essential in the fridge is probably going to be cheese. You kind of got all the essentials like the microwave and the fridge. The kettle doesn't come with it, I bought it. And the stovetop as well. Yeah, so it's quite a nice place. It's safe, it's got a safe key, and everything's pretty good. The only downside is you have to buy like all the cutlery and plates and everything else you need. But besides that, it's quite nice. It's got a heater. No, I love them. I like it because I mean, it depends what you like. Like if you like living with people or not, but you're never really alone here because you have like 500 friends and you'll be out all day and all night, so it's quite nice to come home and crash after you've had a night out, and you don't have to worry about people being around, you know, if you're gonna eat up and cook and drink and fry or anything. Yeah. And the hallway, that's it. The light died 2 days ago, but yeah, there's a light in here as well, and yeah, it's little but it's cozy. It's quite nice. I love it. I got it through Lyon, through a international association, so you just like enroll online and list the places you want to go to, and yeah, I just applied for this one and got it, and yeah, it's pretty good. They just do a check-in when you arrive, and then at the end of it they do a checkout as well, and you just get your deposit back. It's quite good. It's a nice place and the process is not that complicated.
Thanks guys for watching Legally Blonde Abroad, our episode here of accommodation. So now you've had a glimpse into a private accommodation place, a Chez Nestor residence, and a university residence organised through the Lyon Association. I hope you've enjoyed. Comment below or message me privately through the social media if you'd like to know any more information. Au revoir!